Trident Mace is easily the hardest type of mace PvP, but it's also one of the most effective ones. But I'm actually really bad at it. Like, look at this gameplay, it's atrocious. Since I consider myself a mace PvPer and I already know mace PvP and spear mace, I'm gonna try to become a master in a Trident Mace. So I got into a duel to see what problems that I need to work on, and one of them was I needed to stop landing critical hits when I riptide it up and down. Another thing was I needed to work on my aim and also my timing. So then I went into a single player world to start practicing, and I wasn't consistent at first obviously, but eventually my consistency actually rose. So after just doing normal Trident Maces up and down for a little bit, I actually started doing them from like angles and stuff. Like, I also combined the Trident Mace with the Spear Mace because the Trident up and down is just about using it to be unexpected, and this actually helped me improve a lot with my accuracy and my consistency. So after mastering Trident Mace with just a bot, I decided to go back into a dual server to see if my skills actually improved. So when I joined, I was actually fighting against somebody who's actually good at Trident Mace, and they would have actually killed me there if I hadn't speared away. So I popped them by just doing a really cool spear mace from really far away, but then they killed me while they were doing sword. So things weren't looking great for me, and while I got popped in a really stupid way, I realized something. We were both riptiding in the air for way too long, and while this usually wouldn't be a problem, that means that I can't mace him. PvP Legacy doesn't allow me to mace people while we're both tridenting, so yeah. Thankfully, I got him while he was in a web. But I seriously needed to find a solution to this because this happened way too often, like seriously. So after a little bit, I killed bro, but while I was chatting, he popped me. So now, while he had a totem, I had my last life on the line. So things weren't looking great for me, but I got him with this like weird spear pop thing. And then I saw my chance. I got my opponent low, so then he had to web and then heal and stay still. This was my chance to actually finish him off and kill him, but it was my one and only chance. Would I actually be able to do it? So the fact that I was able to kill a master at Trident Mace is kind of crazy, and it kind of proves that I'm already getting better at Trident Mace. But to see if my skills are actually worthy of being a Trident Master, I'm going to do a few challenges to test if they are. So first, I need to get a 5-win streak, and I'm only saying 5 because there's 2 matches per game. I also need to just get a really cool mace skill. Like, it doesn't have to be specific, it just has to be crazy and hard. I also have to get 2 Trident Maces in a row, so then I can actually finish people off. So in the first game I just quickly killed somebody with like a cool spear mace. Then I actually killed them, but they just left after that, so yeah. And in the next game I popped pretty quickly, but then I managed to kill my opponent, and I got my 2 maces in a row, so that's finished. And I landed a D-tap actually, it's just that the spear I did was not fast enough, and then I got killed because I was trying to drain somebody's water, and then I just got killed like this because I got stuck in a cobweb. So I started over and finished 3 out of the 5 games, but my file corrupted on my editing software, so literally none of it shows. So I swear this is not scripted, but I literally just finished 3 of the 5 fights on a corrupted file. So yeah, sorry about that, you're not going to be able to see that. On my 4th game though, I quite quickly killed somebody, and this next match they literally just didn't offhand totem for some reason. And in the next game, I got my really crazy mace kill. Because like, if you don't call this crazy and hard, I don't know what is, bro. But like, I consider that hard. And I finished them off with a Trident Mace. And the next match, they tried to hide in a corner, and that didn't end well for them, and then they just got killed in the cobweb. But I didn't get a cool flashback recording, so I wanted to get a cool one. So then I queued into a 6th game. But then somebody else just decided to not offhand their totems, so they just really quickly got killed. And that happened for both games, so yeah. But this is the flashback thing.